Today is a day that is going to define U.S. politics, world politics, for the next 50, 60, 70 years. As long as I am alive, assuming I live to an old age, we're going to be dealing with the ramifications of what happened today. The incoming Republican administration started off with a bang. Signing a bunch of executive orders. So what were the most important things? What are the big things that the incoming Republican president decided needed to be addressed today? This. The trans community. Invalidating their existence. That was one of the very first things that he decided needed to be done today, was to invalidate the existence of the transgender community in the United States. They no longer exist according to the U.S. government. That was one of his executive orders. The U.S. government will only recognize males and females, and you can't change your gender. So right off rip, attacking an entire community of people. Pulled out of the Paris Climate Change Agreement. There's a more technical name for it. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. So let's throw climate change out the window. We're going to go back to what we do best. We're going to drill. We're going to fuck up the environment more and more and more. We're going to throw away all of the electric vehicle incentives. We're going to get rid of all of that. And we're going to go back to, as he puts it, drill, baby, drill. So that's two. He pardoned all of the January 6th defendants, including those who were violent and attacked police officers. He pardoned all of them. Fourth, and to some of you, maybe this will be the most important, he directly attacked the U.S. Constitution. He signed an executive order ending birthright citizenship in the United States. Now, what you may not realize is that birthright citizenship is guaranteed by the U.S. Constitution. It's the 14th Amendment. Anyone who's born in the United States is a U.S. citizen. The language on that is very clear, very blatant. And he signed an executive order saying that that's no longer the case. Very first day in office, very first day, he decides to go after the U.S. Constitution. Now, what's going to happen with this, right? It's going to be challenged in court. There's a good chance, even with our extremely conservative Supreme Court, he's still going to lose. But it sets a precedent. He is saying two things here. First, I, the president, am above the U.S. Constitution, and I will do whatever I want, regardless of what the Constitution says. That's the precedent here. I have that right to do whatever I want. I am above the Constitution. Second message. Your rights don't matter unless I say that they matter. I don't agree with the right that you have, so I'm going to take it away. Now, to all of the 2A enthusiasts, as you like to refer to yourself, you always say that it's important that you retain your Second Amendment rights so that you can stand up to the tyrannical government. You can stand up to the authoritarians. You can stand up to the dictators. What are you doing right now? Today, right now. Someone is taking office, and their immediate actions are to attack the United States Constitution. Isn't this the point? Because what happens if, regardless of even if this is struck down, he has set the precedent that your rights do not matter if he chooses that they don't matter. He is above the law. He is above the Constitution. What he says goes, and your rights don't matter unless he thinks that they should. That's the first day. That's the first day. I've had family who have repeated over and over again that this was just politics. That voting for Donald Trump was just politics. They can't believe that I would cut people off, cut people out of my life over politics. It was never just politics. This is people's lives. This is the literal fabric of the country. This is about protecting the people that I love and care about. And it's about protecting the marginalized in our community, even the ones I don't know. Because there's a lot of them. I have a small group of people. This was never about politics. And today, and the actions taken today, emphasize that. This was always about protecting the United States from dictatorship, from an oligarchy, from authoritarianism. It was always about protecting what we all hold dear, or what we're supposed to hold dear. And instead, we put someone in office whose first day was to attack the United States. So his last day in office last time was to attack the United States. And his first day back was to do it again in a different way. This was never about the price of eggs. This was never about groceries. This was never about any of that. This was about the powerful wanting to hold power. This was about giving everything that we have to the 1%. And the vast majority of people won't understand that until it's too late. The people who voted for Donald Trump in this last election, the people who voted for Republicans, this is on you. This is on you. You put someone in power whose very first day was used to attack the United States, to attack our institutions, to attack our Constitution, to attack our police officers, to attack all of it. This is day one. This falls on you. The choice that you have now is, are you going to let it continue? Which side are you going to stand up on at the end of the day? Because for many of you, you don't see anything wrong with what's happening. And it doesn't matter how much I talk, I can't make you see it. You have to make that choice on your own.